point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well for tomorrow. Now we just one platform for news within our country salute. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TTPTV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit. TTPTV.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where you come through the Talking Point platform. Just like any other day, we're not done with Komon-Tok Day. Well, today, one of the Komon-Tok where it floats on social media, where plenty of people and they ask if the US ambassador, when David Hunt, if not provoke, they provoke Salon people. And also people in the call for a non-persona grata, in other words, them for expel this man. Why? Because Moblant gets ambassadors in the country, but this unprecedented. This man seems as if now they run the show. So this now one of the discussion we'll get for can look into that. We can also look into Ambassador Caps can write up. It challenged the APC for say, look, the Americans are messing up with you. And in fact, the US ambassador is also one of the people where they joke with you. And what you not getting, what you not go lost at all if you not stand on our grounds. We go make sense of that in right up where plenty people in the Pansha social media. And on top of the same discussion, we also go talk about Yansane as instead they talk about say if APC not do the needful right now, may then just forget about 2028. And of course, the ECOMOG, the ECOMSIL, then visits one, don't they generate a lot of discussion again. It had one on social media. Today we see a video with a circulation social media where the Gambia military they prepare for me ECOMSIL step in salon. And we sister in Lebanon, we see how then they go through hell. You know, I have been in that situation and I knew exactly what they are facing because it's just simple. And say who feels it knows it. But how the bomb in the photo inside Lebanon, these Asian, these Arabs, these I don't want just be, but just the fact these people where they claim for being holy people, they are typically then just this black scene and just get problem with her absolutely, regardless of the situation, But again, when I ask myself. You won't blame them, but again, when you turn back, you blame yourself back. Because, I mean, now we they push with sisters and we brothers and out. Because, I mean, where home is not okay, what's left with other people there? It's really, really painful, honestly. Anyway, we hope say the Sierra Leone government, this one specifically in our Sierra Leone government with a plan for make them pay attention, make them do whatever they can as a responsible people, like all other responsible government they do, for them to evacuate our citizens and they are one can. All this and more, if you just join me for the first time, we are for this opportunity for welcoming a Talking Point platform with a different side, with a TPP Leone YouTube. Perhaps you see yourself for the first time, or for joining me easy. When you click the subscribe button, turn that bell, and like the rest of us, will definitely do you a favor by sending an alert. And we also then have Facebook with the name Talking Point platform. Please consider for like and follow us, and we go do you a favor. And today back within Instagram, if you did it, just be rest assured, say yes, you go able to see we did, and we did try for reaching the other platform there as well. Well, for talk not to me one, are they with the social media giants then. These are people then we all sabi where every Thursday they kind of help we understand and book then here, book the bone and pull him out. Now we know exactly what's inside it. Not so you can't wait to see it, not so they can't just now.
Just one platform for news. issues within our countries alone. For education, maybe entertainment, maybe political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.
All right, straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for it, as always. Now just a gentle reminder. We all know not so for sure. Not I'll continue. It's really, really a pleasure for at least get a committed and well responsible audience where each and every day, then they are with each and every day, and another just come, then they share. And then they ask other people and for subscribe. It's really awesome. And when they add more motivation to it. Lord just get for telling the old truth. And they had the motivation because when they get the statistics are highly encouraging. We really, really appreciate that. So as always, it's not just a gentle reminder. All right, we go bring in Mr. Jallo Jamboria from Norway. Yes, Mr. Jallo Jamboria, you get the platform, the Talking Point community to listen to you. We're not a CEO, we're not a CEO face.
No,
all right, thank you very much. And we also get Mr. Imran T from the UK. Yes, you get the mic, sir.
Yeah, I want to tell the host and Miko, host plenty kushe and mi famulem unakabo plenty kushe tuna.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen, and welcome to the show. As always, it's a pleasure for getting now because we know say by the time they go, we don't learn a lot. And we go start with the first one first. I'm sure plenty people now don't see some of these images with the scatter social media. But I just want to remind people, and this is not something new. Just that say salon people will forget too much. This man, we don't talk the statement where I see people and they pay attention to. So today, high one say the U.S. ambassador say neither ECSL nor political parties provided evidence of 2023 election. As always, we believe for going to history and come back. Let me just take you into history. Let people and just know, say, this is not something new. So let me play this one for now. Not just 2 minutes, some seconds. People and I know. Let me just play this one for now.
The genesis of the tripartite committee is the disagreement of the June 2023 elections conducted. But post the tripartite report, we've seen unpleasantries from especially the main opposition who don't seem to be satisfied 100% with the outcome of the tripartite report. Us too, has the tripartite committee resolved the issue it was set up in the first place to resolve, which was the elections disagreement between the APC, the ECSL, and by extension the SLPP?
Yeah. So I think if you look at the Agreement for National Unity and read the terms of reference of the tripartite report, it was actually asked to do 3 different things. It was asked, 1, to examine the 2023 elections and provide its view on those. It was asked to look at any accountability that may stem from the 2023 electoral contest. And it was asked to look at what can be done moving forward to make sure that we never again have a repeat of the 2023 contest in Sierra Leone. My view is that the tripartite addressed all 3 of those areas. They came to very solid agreement on the 3rd, which for those who are concerned about the future of Sierra Leone may very well be the most important of those 3. It made some decisions about what should be done in terms of personnel at the Election Commission. It made some very, I think, good recommendations about external management reviews. It made recommendations about how we appoint commissioners in the future. So I think they did look at some of the key accountability questions. they looked very hard at the 2023 elections. If you read the analysis from both sides in the 540-page report, the reality is that there are fundamental disagreements between the APC and the government on those issues. And unfortunately, I think what the Tripartite Commission found was that the data sets that were available from the ECSL, because of all of the difficulties in the management of the 2023 elections, were insufficient for them to be able to come to a joint conclusion. The SLPP analyzed and felt very strongly that the ECSL announced as declared were accurate. The provided a very extensive analysis of where it saw discrepancies, statistical anomalies as they called it, in the there are other people who've looked at it as well. We have the National Elections Watch parallel vote tabulation in their report. They came to yet a third conclusion. So I think it really does speak to the difficulties, given all of the irregularities that everyone admits happened in 2023, to really be able to draw a solid recommendation. So I don't think we can blame the members of the committee that they couldn't do what so others before them have tried to do in making a definitive judgment on the data, because when your data set is faulty or incomplete or just not available.
All right, so Fampulona, these are the languages. Let's bring you Mr. Jallo Obanda. You don't man English. Broken for Weber, what is going on? Because there is one clip organ for can play after this, where technically this man is like he already preempt waiting for come out of the tripartite. You share the concern social media or other people and very responsible people where they say this man they interfere too much into we political governance. Your take, sir. You get the mic.
We get to understand, say the ambassador not they talk as a person, they talk on behalf of the government of the United States. Sierra Leoneans have to smell the coffee and wake up. Your opinion are never facts. And you cannot have the truth the way you want it. The truth is always a consensus. Voting collective people they agree on. The ambassador has not said anything wrong but the facts. There are no results to show. There are no results. According to the laws of Sierra Leone, now ECSL get the right for show results. They don't get results for show. Any other person will show results, they are not legally credible. We need for begin behave we self in Sierra Leone. A lot of things they go wrong because of the way they think. This man represents a country. And in that country and other organized countries, before you are given such a task, you go through a specific training, especially so in use of discretion and making speech in public. America is there to seek its interest. And Sierra Leone has to wake up to seek its own interest. This is what we are not doing. Now we come up on this crybaby attitude. We want to go to heaven, but we don't want to die. The ambassador has not done any wrong. And I'll tell you, when I ask for make them recall them, they will recall it. The next man coming will say the same thing. Because they are talking on behalf of the United States government. If Sierra Leoneans want things to be done correctly, let we try put aside with pettiness, try for begin behave as a nation. You cannot eat your cake and have it. We have to get serious about running a country, not running ourselves or our egos. Okay? It's hard to say, but this is the fact. Social media opinion is never fact. It's just opinions. And most of the people making opinions on social media don't even know what to say. They just say what they think. We have to wake up. The world, they do a favor by coming to mediate between us and the nonsense and play all the time. We have to wake up. Things that are not relevant, now they take as relevant. What's irrelevant for we want to let other person do it. We they not doing the way we want to grumble. Not just so life though. Life is about taking responsibilities.
Yeah, sure.
The Albanians must begin to take responsibility for their destiny. I go stop on this so far.
All right. Yes. Again, I come to Mr. Imran T. You yourself don't follow social media. What's your take, given the fact that this guy and they call the short now, so he appear as if, because there is an interview we do May 9th, we clearly we say not realistic, and I think since Mr. Jallo don't answer Nandi, let me just flash it and then you go answer this other side. So we just save time. Lord, we just see if so it happen.
Of the United States of America, accredited to Sierra Leone. For me, it's been a real joy to be here, and I've enjoyed every moment of my time in the country so far. We have to take down the rhetoric. What Sierra Leone needs is an environment in which everyone is working together to promote national unity. United States view, what we're hoping is that the Electoral Review Commission will put out a comprehensive report that looks at two areas. First, legislative and constitutional changes that are necessary to ensure that the various deficiencies that were identified in the 2023 elections, the 2018 elections, the 2012 elections do not repeat themselves. And secondly, we're hoping that the committee will make recommendations as to how the government moves forward with accountability for the incidents that took place during the 2023 elections.
For some, there would be a rerun of the election. Is that in any way possible?
So, one, the rerun of the election is something that has come up multiple times from multiple quarters in the media. The scope of work that was laid out for the Electoral Review Committee, both in the Agreement for National Unity and in the Constitution of the Committee by the President, makes no mention of a rerun of the elections. And I think it doesn't do so for a couple of reasons. First, the time frame in which the electoral results could be challenged in court has long expired. The opposition made a decision to pursue other means to resolve their disputes than through a court challenge. Under Sierra Leonean law, as I understand it, a court challenge is the only way that we could look at invalidation of the electoral results. And as I say, under your law, there are specific time frames under which that has to be undertaken, which have expired. So I don't think that that is a realistic scenario to talk about. I think what we need to be looking at, as I've said.
All right. First, Adebrengi Kam, in one interview, he said there is no result. Absolutely. Don they ask her if rerun possible, he said no, it's not realistic. What's your take?
What thing I go say now is simple. You know, Sierra Leone not a colony of America, for starters. Waiting they happen and they unfold now we country so. Now a clear fact say we get clown them in governance. Now clown them, they represent we. You're waiting the man say, let them tone down the rhetoric. Rhetoric pancreas, now the meremere with the nipa. The meremere with the nipa. The rowdiness with the nipa. He said, then cut that off, make them focus. You mean all me years, I don't the decades out of Sierra Leone. I don't know the first world. Are they in and out of America? Are they live in England? Are they go Germany? They Holland? They France? They work all over. I don't see anything like this before. Where you get an ambassador in a country, now because of a bilateral friendship, that is una equal. is not supposed for involve this deep into issues, domestic issues, like with elections and then kind of thing. And I don't ever see in England here for the French ambassador can get into with business this far. But we never forget the fact say we are still a colony because we get independence, but with Israel Union and we still they in colonial imprisonment. Because when the man they talk, you know, it really they trouble me. When they talk for say, like for instance, are not quiet, no, but with the law. We the Israelis and we know the law, we know the constitution.
For joining
This
us,
is
and
our
now
issue. We supposed for the talk with the ambassador about trade, about business, about educational exchange programs, things that where they improve the two countries then. And if I make for understand, quite a lot of American companies in the mine in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
America gets a lot of interest in Sierra Leone. Those are the things we should be talking about. When it comes to issues of elections, it not be about we laws, it not be about we country. Now we where we choose, now we know who side they born we. If they talk about time frame, me no say if any country gets a law where not they work, then they review them. The America where they study in constitution, they don't review them 27 times. So if we get a law where not they work, if we get serious politicians, then go look at it, then find a way for make them better. Then go review them. So the 7 days where they talk about, if we get an elections where not transparent, we're not credible, to an extent, instead say that, well, that's where it's talking not true. Because one thing when we believe, the true, it's all like oil. The more way they put water on the more they float. You can't hide the truth. Now that's make where you put water on oil the camp and tap, it floats. That's what the truth time. What in the man talk not true. But is it now a place? No. Now that's make we
So,
and we
you supports the line of people who they ask say therefore pull on our politics because it seems as if they behave diplomatically. What you take on that discussion?
That's how they come. That they come.
Okay.
The man say it don't pass the time frame where we for gonna cut. No. If the country they at edge, like how it did so, then get what they call judicial review. I'm not a lawyer, but I don't talk to quite a lot of legal person. They can go before the judge, they ask them for a review. But with situation in Sierra Leone, it dire because there's not even a result. So what will they go present to the judge? We get a constitution, it talk for say, then for print and gazette, then for gazette the result. That is not forthcoming. And what will happen, it's not about other elections then. This particular election, it worse. Other elections then get controversies, but at least results they come out. 2002, where Anes Kuruma lost the election, he challenged them. But results be there. They resolve them. So why, if we get the worst elections ever in the history of Sierra Leone, where we take exam, we not get results? If you fail, you get for repeat. You cannot be promoted to a new class where you not pass the exams. So the American embassy, that ambassador, that part of the way is talking not true. But the reality is, now we for the ask we say, as a Sierra Leonean, is it right for them we get people in governance? We're so reckless. We're so childish. We get serious issues like them when they are away. One, it gets constitutional implications. Two, it affects the safety of the country because this situation is so bad that the whole country at the moment is so toxic.
All right.
Because the man talks at the camp, the man talks say, he say, na a scar. It is not a scar, na an open wound. An open wound should be treated. If we take exams, you don't get results, you will repeat. So we need to repeat the elections, period. That's the only way that we will solve them.
All right,
this
okay.
thing they where they talk about rhetoric. Now the same rhetoric is that they're waiting so. So I feel to say they forget persona non grata.
All
It
right,
should be
thank
leaving
you
the
very
country because in the middle too much for we business.
Okay. You don't summarize and so like Imran they in favor of those calls, those loud voice around where they say this man need for go because they help we. But anyway, I want to with Yansane in talk when a 1 minute 26 second where we go ask Mr. Jallo Jamburia if how you feel about the speech for say if APC did not stand for electoral justice this time around, let them just forget. Anyway, let's just take a 1 minute 26 seconds.
To rise above the differences of for the greater good of our party and our country. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all aware that there are divergent opinions within the party on how to proceed. Some ask, do we move on from the fight for electoral justice and focus on preparing for the 2026 election and eventually the 2028 elections, the 2026 convention, and later the 2028 elections? Others argue that we must focus solely on electoral justice. Let me be clear. This is a non-starter. We do not fix the wrongs. If we do not fix the wrongs of the 24th of June 2023, our chances of winning a majority in future elections will be next to impossible.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir.
Various tactics that were used in the 2023 elections will only.
All right, yeah, Mr. Jallo, over to you. You get 5 minutes for people to understand and this side of this conversation, please.
That statement is coming too late. You see, we have to stop blaming others for what we do wrong in our lives. The APC, as one of the oldest parties in Sierra Leone, and Usmaya Saneo they talk so as an old government official, they be supposed for nothing for do, for make this thing not reach you side reach so. You see, when they talk American ambassador is doing his job. He never conducted elections in Sierra Leone. He never crooked election. Now we call the international community for come. And America lead the international community initiative. They're not forced we for come to recommendations or whatever. You see, we get for stop for it, we cake and expect forget and we hand. We have to be, whatever it takes, we have to be ordered and ethically organized. This is the problem Sierra Leone has. Now I make we get an idiot like Julius Maada be on a state house. And what he answer say, in as much as I not go subscribe to anything for go cause trouble, but he is correct. If we cannot get this thing ironed out now, we'll not kiss politics aside, goodbye in Sierra Leone. Because there is going to be a repeat of this and worse. Okay? Sierra Leone is not made up of children. We are adults. Let's begin behave like adults. All this problem now the political class cause them. They know the reason why they cause them. Let's not begin put blame aside, blame no day. Our politicians are clueless. They are helpless. They're not going to politics about nation building, and they go there for go spend money for themselves. So they don't know what to do except how to hustle and loot. When it comes for take constructive decisions, they cannot. When things go wrong, they are all over social media grumbling and talking. Now Twitter don't turn with broadcasting house. Everybody they Twitter, they tweet. We have to face the truth in Sierra Leone. Because if we not face the truth now, we are on the crossroads. It's time we begin to say it as it is. Otherwise, generations yet unborn will suffer from this rubbish that is going on in Sierra Leone. Because as far as me concerned, and with my background in public administration and other connected issues on international relations, now rubbish should happen at Sierra Leone. We can remove anything we want for. I go tell you now, hey, if Sierra Leone begin make beaucoup noise about the ambassador, they will either tell him to keep quiet or they change him. Then when I go see international committee fold their hand and say, I'll let them try it. And the situation will deteriorate. We have to take the bull by the horn. We have to put aside emotions and face the reality of we situation. We have to do that. Otherwise, our country is going to sink forever. I will stop this, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Now, before I bring you Cam, if you guys say get 5 minutes anyway, I want to read first this first page. If you want to throw light on down the 2 minutes and this, that's fine. Caps Kano, of course, we know a prolific writer and one of the seasoned journalism. He writes this, of course, an APC man. He said, at times, I wanted to feel that America secretly hates the APC. If the APC had gone to the SLPP headquarters and fired live bullets and killed innocent people, then stolen the elections as Madabio did, the APC head would have remained in it, and we would not have got the MCC. Look at the killings, human rights abuses, violations of the laws, and grand-scale corruption by the SLPP that they have got away with. But I blame the APC. We should not be listening to America and not their bogus agreements of national unity. People treat you the way you allow them to do so. President Ernest Koroma was a shining light, and APC did not commit atrocities as SLPP have done. America is very biased player in the international politics. That is why nobody listened to them in the Middle East and some parts of the world. APC must stop listening to America. They can't do anything to us. Madabio came to the US and publicly cursed America in public forums. What did they do to him? It is those who fear America who suffer. America lied that they had imposed a travel ban on the SLPP. Now the term Safe America become waterside stone for SLPP. Let's just finish and quick, so we're not going to repeat it again. If APC do not change our international diplomatic policies and operations and stop listening to America, we will find it difficult to achieve our goals. America knows that the SLPP are the ones holding back the deployment of ECOMOG, but what are they doing about it? Nothing. It is America that is in Bio's pocket, the other way around. Shame on America. That is why Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, Guinea-Bissau, and some African countries are defying America, not listening to them. Are they not the very ones going back to pacify these countries? It is difficult to believe that Madabio shed all that blood and committed all those atrocities and still won MCC compact. Though the annual U.S. State Department reports indict SLPP and BO seriously of these crimes, America must be careful the way they handle the APC. One day they will see the other side of the APC if they do not stop. Mr. Imran, will bring you to inside. You get 5 minutes on that very clip we'll play and this one. What's your take?
To be honest, Sierra Leoneans, then we get to stop the hypocrisy. We're not going to blow hot to the blue coal. We're not going to beat battle, then we dance back. Just like what Mr. Jallo say, Now we be the hala say international community. Before kids buy you now or sell you. Now we open door for them. Now we invite them for we business.
Yeah.
We got to take consideration of that. And Mr. Kapskanu, now we all go to the United Nations, a very senior brother to me. I respect him very much, but I don't entirely agree with him in this case. Because we're not going to, play, Talabi. Say Talabi, when they kill Kawe, all man not eat the beef, then belful, and they can't put the horn and hit the waju with them. And this is what is happening. Let we know they do that. Let we be the one that we eat the meat. Sierra Leone, we got to be bold. We got to make some bold decisions. I don't care who America is. I don't care who England is. We get to make decisions. We're an African country. We got to be Afrocentric. We got to make things them based on we own realities. And what's in our own realities? Poverty is prevalent. We not get health care. Things are not working for us. We have to change with thinking. And one of them thinking, and then we get to come out of the comfort zone. If America wants, let them hold the MCC. This issue is not about MCC. This issue is not about APC. This issue is about the survival of Sierra Leone. Now, an ethical issue. We took an election. We not get results. One person say, after what we don't vote, he gets the right for making uphold the people them right for choose who the leader is. And autonomy, now one of the inalienable rights. They rights them where then say alienable, now rights them, well, nobody not for take it, for die for them, for fight for them. And one of them rights are the freedom of speech. Now the right for you for choose your leader. People have spoken. They went out, they voted for who they wanted to be their leader. What in and get back? The electoral commissioner say he knows better. He's not going to facilitate the change. He will put somebody down their throat. The very nightmare where we did it from when Marabio take government 2018. He no govern. Now campaign in Depa. Check the Depa campaign. There has been no governance in Sierra Leone. And people are suffering. They came out, they voted to stop that. Then you get people in the APC, they talk, say, no, we'll wait till 2028. So the people have continue for suffer till 2028. They voted for change. They said another change. It is okay. The reality here, when are the truth of the matter, then vote. Will not get results. When you fail, you repeat. They say, no, not repeat. No, we just then promote we no more. They not they promote you. Because you not pass. If you go back 2028, you go fail. You go back 2033, you go fail. So you get to repeat the class. That means you got to get a fresh elections. We have to have a result. There's no two ways about it. But let me tell you something. I am so happy because there was a noted silence. Payasane, not talk. I mean, they wonder what is going on. Because I'm not saying a very intelligent man. But his silence was notable. And a silence where a gladi, where it don't break the situation there. It is better late than never. But I call upon the chiefs, paramount chiefs them, the bishops and imams them, they are our moral guarantors. They too are silent. Let them wake up. Let them speak out on these issues. Play, kill board, die board, cook soup. That's when they go, dale, this thing turn to something else. You see, justice. If you not get time, you not get peace. All man, they talk about peace. But peace on their own time. Peace get for be just. How it go be just? It go be just where we do the right thing. All man, they talk like Salombo, true. Why do we have that obsession? Because the country full of liars. So lie that the country.
All right,
The only way we will change that. Now, like when people like Yassane, they don't begin, they come forward and speak out on the issue. So me they call upon the chief imam, the bishop of Freetown, all the bishops and all the paramount chiefs them. What is the paramount chiefs that they do?
All right,
They
thank you
are
very much.
traditional heads.
Yeah,
They should make delegations and come to Freetown and call
now
that
we all
they have
read.
an election.
Now we
Let
read
me
that
deal with this
idea.
here and let this thing get over once and for all. It
Thank
is
you
so
very
painful
much.
when all man they come out, just like what Mr. Jallo they talk, they can't begin to complain. Yeah. We have to take a bold step, and if of anything, we don't have to delay. It has to be now.
All right,
Because
thank you
the
very
future
much.
starts
Now we
now.
jump to the next item na the program where na the ECOMOG them preparation. Now, one of the submission where Caps Kanu mentioned is say na America mother behind they delay the deployment of ECOMOG, but America they do nothing. But we see this development so they take place. Let me just get this one clear.
Deployment to Sierra Leone as part of an ECOWAS stabilization mission. For the first time, Gambian troops will be sent alongside critical military enablers and hardware. The Gambia Armed Forces Director of Press and Public Relations, Colonel Lamin K. Sanyang, gave further details during an interview with Modu El Baji at the Defense Headquarters in Banjul. More in this report.
With approval from the National Assembly, the Gambia Armed Forces are finalizing plans for the deployment to Sierra Leone. This mission, under the ECOWAS Stabilization Initiative, marks the first time Gambian troops will be dispatched with specialized equipment and enablers. Colonel Lamin K. Sanyang, Gambia Armed Forces Director of Press and Public Relations, shares insight on the readiness and preparation of the contingent for the mission.
As we speak, we are in the fourth generation phase, which means that we are trying to gather all the necessary personnel together with their complementary equipment in terms of vehicles, their feeding, and all the other essentials that they would need for such a deployment. Once that is done, the next phase is also like we'll have the Ministers of Defense and also Finance that will meet at ECOWAS level in Abuja to discuss the financing and the funding for this deployment in Sierra Leone. For the fourth generation,
the deployment includes specially trained Quick Reaction Force QRF, which will form the core of the Gambian contingent. Colonel Sanyang outlined the specialized role that will be taken on by personnel in the mission to Sierra Leone.
A number of 136 personnel, comprising of 100 troops plus 35 personnel from the Gambia Armed Forces Communications Unit, plus one officer from the Intelligence Corps will be making up this contingent that will be deploying in Sierra Leone very, very shortly.
Highlighting the Gambia Armed Forces' long-standing peacekeeping tradition dating back to the 1980s, Colonel Sanyang explained how the contingent will contribute to the stabilization efforts in Freetown.
Mostly it's a force headquarters protection. That is, we are usually in charge of protecting the force commander and the special representative of the ECOWAS or the African Union or the United Nations mission in all these deployments. Also in Darfur, we've also been in charge of the communications infrastructure of that mission. And later on, even the flight scheduling for aviation was also handled by our personnel.
All right. Okay. Now bring you Mr. Jallo regarding this. Caps Kanu express, in other words, pessimism. Yeah, in the sense, it believes saying the government is slow the deployment of the ECOMOG, the ECOMSIL as they call her. In your view, you think say this Marabi get the power for really stop her entirely as how people in look at her?
There are facts where we may you not know. Dealing with international issues, I don't make opinions. I want to deal with the facts. One thing I know, before any foreign troop they enter a country, especially in time of a peaceful situation like we get, even though it's not peaceful, then therefore get clearance with the government.
Okay.
If I'm a member of the armed forces of any country, I want to enter into Sierra Leone today, I have to have clearance with certain intelligence and state apparatus. It no matter whether I'm a Sierra Leonean or not. But the fact is, with the present situation at Sierra Leone, they may have to waiver those clearances, especially if the situation gets volatile. So nobody, unlike you now, the cousin of God sitting at State House, can stop that. So therefore, be careful how they deal with the issues here. As I say in the beginning, and I'm saying it again, opinions don't make facts. Sierra Leoneans therefore move away from rampant opinion and cross-check facts before then they talk. Especially people them where the society they look up to. Your word can create or destroy. We are in a volatile time. Listen to people talk, read social media, you see say we don't lost track, we don't lost balance.
Yeah.
So some people therefore be careful how they talk. Not because I'm afraid, but I don't want to be a party to creating mayhem in a country that is already down there in terms of mental and other organization. We therefore know one thing about Sierra Leone. Apart from the poverty, we get a very serious social crisis. So people in public offices, people who have the way to move public opinions, then therefore be careful about what they say. And then therefore make sure say their action, they for resolve what they go wrong. By this I mean people in government, people in the political parties, people in the press, etc., etc. We therefore be careful. Because we're not able to run with self. Now we accept that fact.
Yeah.
America would not have been involved in anything if we're able to run with self. We get enough now country for they go bigger, 400 million. If we the intellectuals been serious for make Sierra Leone, we're not there with this. So some of we not they talk now in terms of who that do wrong, who that do right. We they talk now in terms of let we wake up and smell the coffee and stop misbehaving. Especially us who say we're educated. We are misbehaving. We they make ourselves ridicule. If you're not able to run yours, you come be man and they can run yours for you. Expect them for do what you want to do now yours.
Anyway, thank you very much. Yes, Imran, what's your take again with the same question? Do you think the Bio regime will have the guts or can stop the deployment?
To be honest, I partly agree with Pajalo. And for me, really, Sierra Leone for really take the mirror and take a good look at itself. The reason why I say so, Gambia and a small country will not reach the size of Kwadajugu.
Yeah.
Gambia then gets an elections, they need for get rid of a dictator. The biggest opposition leader, for the sake of unity in a country, he stooped down. He supports a new young person, totally unknown. Even though the man get woman named Adama, he said, well, let Adama come if I go bring peace in our country. And all man go Vienna. Jamie want for play Wayo. He not able because the people were united. I need to make certain things then clear here. I not care almost soldier man and then bring Kana Sierra Leone. I don't care if they bring American Air Force, then bring the Russian infantry, then bring the German tanks them, then bring the British how you call them Green Berets. Guess what? The only people we go solve this issue now we the Sierra Leoneans. Now we get to make that decision. Say this is not how our country should be. We should make it better. And if we need to do that, this is the reason why I have spent a whole year calling upon everybody to come together. We have to consolidate our views. We have to come together as a family, sit around the table, we talk. Let we decide and know how we go on for see we country the next 5 years, the next 10 years. We for come together, let we get a plan. Because we cannot have a country, we go for elections, then tell us we will not get results. Then we all agree. We allow somebody will not win election for the day. The American ambassador wouldn't they talk about so. Then get a place called White House. The criteria for going to White House in a democracy, you for win elections. If you not win elections, you know they did it. Now England, the criteria, you for win elections. When conservative lost elections, they don't get change of government. Now Labour did it. So I not see why America or England for tell we Ura for the state house. We have a constitution for God's sake. And a constitution now in the book now we country. It did it clearly that we forget elections every 5 years. Now that elections then I give the people autonomy, the right for choose. And when they choose, that results they for publish them. Then publish them, they not publish them. All this noise when they make, go bring Soja Mayanda, go bring Soja Mayanda. For me, it is all irrelevant. What is relevant, Sierra Leoneans have to come together and be real to themselves and ask these questions. What happened the 24th of June, 2023? Was it right? If it's not right, what do we do? We are left with only one thing in my mind. You take elections, you don't get results. That means to say, if it is not recorded, it is not done. We were the work Nakia environment. We were study management in care. You they find out for say, then get that slogan there. Where you they work na any environment, you have to record. If you not record, it is not done. So we have an election, there is no record for it. So if there is no record for it, it has to be mandatory that we retake it for the sake of peace, and that will be just peace. And mind you, not to APC no more and SLPP take part in the elections. There were 13 other parties. They were not involved in the tripartite.
No, I go stop you that side there. I want to let you, those guys are on record, so we not take them serious anyway. We get some of them clip there, not to serious guys there anyway.
No, but what I'm saying is, we are not talking about them being serious. In a democracy, all the parties that will take part, whether you elect them or you not elect them, they have a say in what happens.
That's but they already been. The point what they make is they have already been compromised. But anyway, now we jump
APC
into
compromise, SLPP compromise.
Now we jump into
Sierra Leone has a virus.
Yeah, now we jump into the next one. Now we save down there because of time.
We do.
Now we take this one quick.
When the bomb happened, we have like 150 migrants from Sierra Leone that were on the streets. I think now we have a clear picture how racism works in Lebanon, because even in this terrible situation that everyone is in, they still reject us because we are migrants, and also we don't have access to shelters. They will post it online that there's vacancy, and we reach out, they said, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have space. But they do have space for their citizens, but not for migrants.
Okay, what matter, and your last name?
Okay. So racism here, it's like, I cry a lot because, you know, like we've been treated badly a lot throughout the years, but like in this situation, we couldn't expect like we'll be treated this way, being on the streets, under the rain, and also like face all kind of problems. And they couldn't even imagine we are human beings also at this moment. No.
We are not feeling good, seriously. We are not feeling good because you can see some of us, we lost our jobs. Because when we hear some bombs around, we are not going for work. So we are asking for help now. We need help now.
All right, Mr. Jallo, that bring you inside. These are Sierra Leoneans, family. No, I just know. This not all that migrants will talk about. So these now we own sisters. Now we own sisters and bring Sierra Leoneans. See how they treat them. Me, like I say, I have been in that situation in Ukraine where the war broke up, February 24. We see pure racism. We gonna Vauxhall, like what they say, train station there, where they say women and children first. In that situation, as it can happen. We see whether they pull we on black sisters. Imagine they say women and children, but even when we were black sisters, they attempt for load inside the train, they pull it. In fact, them fire up that time where they shoot to with some of who be dead. This are the first time this perhaps are the talker. It's very traumatizing. The soldier man tell me, say, if I make one attempt, it fire me. Everybody, imagine everybody when they open their cell is if I make this that directly they talk to me now. It's very traumatizing. So I feel the pain where they go through because I've been in that similar situation. But I'll bring it calm here. What do you take in terms of the attitude of the Lebanese or the Middle East or probably the Arab within that end? And what if you said the government actually, if there is any help for do at least, you get the mic, sir.
You see, now we left for segment Salon problem. What thing they happen in Lebanon now? What would they do now? We country nonsense now make this happen. Now left for segment Salon problem. God is not wicked to us. Are we wicked to ourselves? The very people that they punish them people are looking and sit on our country, they eat meat and everything people and they suffer. Sierra Leoneans get for wake up and smell the coffee. That days of manna from heaven don't pass you. If you don't do what is right for your destiny in this present time, you don't get it right. Look all the labor, young able-bodied young girl them, work for all these skills na Sierra Leone for develop we country and attract foreign investment. We get people that within the government were involved for the export them into voluntary slavery. These people were exported into voluntary slavery. And I go tell you one thing. In any country in the world, when a crisis be, then first obligation are to the citizen. If you want to call them racism, you want to call them anyism, are to the citizen. We have to understand that. But we first obligation are to foreigners.
Yeah. Yeah.
We sell we country cheap. So this is what we get in return. Now, side emotions say, "Look, get serious, na Sierra Leone." As I say in the beginning, we're at the crossroads. If we not begin to understand some of them things here the hard way, then we'll never get it right. Yes, it's wrong. Nobody not go look for seeing family pan then kind condition here. But we were there in Sierra Leone. We were been on there in Sierra Leone. We for make things right, let systems operate. We're not been do them. Let we take the blame. And this is across the board. This is not about politics. It's about us who are enlightened enough. Some of whom in the talk who became state enemies. They had to force us into exile. I had no business coming to Norway. I was forced into exile in 1998. Now, has Sierra Leone been better? No. It's getting worse. So now begin listen. And listen to wisdom, not talk. Talk is different from wisdom. Sierra Leoneans get for wake up and smell the coffee. These things are not accidents, now incidents of reactions.
Yeah.
There are no accidents in life. Nothing happens by accident. There is a reason.
Cause and effect.
In this life. Now we uselessness make this happen to we sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
A country will generate over $10 billion for itself every year. And people them, they in abject poverty, then get for the run away they. Whether they pass in a desert, die in a desert, whether they cross Mediterranean, die. Now let for segment to problem. Now tell we politicians and as Sierra say, they are nothing but useless fools. And this is across political parties. Now, me say, me Mohammed Boy Jalo Jambo, I say it, and I'll say it anytime, any day. Enough of this rubbish in Sierra Leone.
All right, now bring you kind side, Mr. T. You said don't see the despicable videos, and these are just Africa. What's your take? You mute.
My friend, Mr. Jallo said it all. The truth of the matter is there is nowhere like home. But when you get home, where faith don't die, hope don't die, people get for improvise. And part of the improvisation, now for go find survival. Because Sierra Leone is not survivable anymore. The fat cats. Who are the fat cats? Now them very one day how they call politicians. They don't eat, they don't colic. Then one day an aquashiok or they run panso. We carry them go yonder. And the truth of the matter, Mr. Komon-Tok, you not go left for feed you picking them, you go feed the neighbor picking them. When they get crisis in the country, when the people are life threatened, then constitution, it is meant for Lebanese, not Sierra Leoneans. We are out of our domain. We are out of our territory. Anybody where then are people country.
So that's a bit asked. What see we Salon government for do now? Because this is the thing. We know now. Well, we all are clear.
If I land, it go nice. If I land, it go nice. Because I come across a verse. Now Hebrew 11:1. It says faith is the reality of what we hope for. The proof of what we don't see. The elders in the past were approved because they showed faith. How we go able to develop with society where we don't lose faith, we don't lose hope. The elder they will be getting before, at least the house where we come out, Mr. Jallo go attest to this. Every home in Sierra Leone, when they cook, then they pull one big bowl pan and say in case stranger come. We the beginning all in the evening, and that's what they hang for. If stranger not come, because they got a cut time. I think that'll be 10 o'clock in the night. Would they hang for that rest day? Because that rest day, you get all kind of goodies. Because the country was good. At least they be the manager when they be they take care of them people. It was not perfect, but it was tolerable. But right now, it's not tolerable. People and they make how you call them civic society or civil society say that they can't help the people. What is a civic society? These are people where they come for can advocate for people them, help the vulnerable, support them, challenge the government where they go wrong, help the government to change policies or for review policies. But what we get na salo, na evil society them. Then they connive with the government for misuse the people. But I read the American ambassador, they talk about and they for bring evils, and they for bring evil society them for can't resolve this issue. Before they call them one and they like you call Puss for can't BBC Tarata. Or you call Squirrel, you can't get granite for keep, or call Grumpy, can't get banga for keep. You know, there are some realities the more we get for look at. Now we left this childish business. This wimp nonsense. Oh, they knock me. Oh, they this, that. All the time with the lament. Let we look at facts and we call them by their name. Lebanon, they're in crisis. Their priority is their population first. If Sierra Leone be they take care of them people, they're not going to Lebanon. They work for patents. Then they abuse them. Then they rape them. And people in Sierra Leone, they all them things there, then still they go there. Why? And then they pray to God for God that Lebanon where they rape them. Because their life better off than Lebanon. Past Sierra Leone where they born them, where they plant the neighborhood. These are realities that we not for turn we face away from. We not for pretend they know they happen. But all the time when we come, before we look at issue, we talk about them as them present themselves. We busy they talk, oh, they talk truth, they talk truth. The truth of the matter is, truth has to comprehend, have to correspond with reality. And with reality is, we not get governance, we not get government, we not get anybody where they walk the way where they're supposed to walk. So you find out that everything is lacking. And if everything is lacking, people are hungry, they are desperate. You born you picking, you're not alcoholic, you know they feed, you know they care for them. The picking job on the street, you not get any voice for talk. So when you talk,
anyway,
the government all the other governments they want to
very
about
much.
government. All the other governments they want to about government. They don't send plane for Google take them people in.
Anyway, thank you very much. So we said we'll just ask the same thing. Please, una consider that these are Sierra Leonean, just like una do something about that. Not for just put press release, because remember that time way that riot take place in UK. They know say we safe, but for Lebanon, they them pull up press release say any precaution, whatever. If una sure say yeah, una really care. Una forget about the one in UK. Una go save the one within Beirut, within Lebanon. Please. I don't say I think with the ambassador will be getting back. I think he don't die, but of course we get an embassy there. I hope say the governments go look into this and make sure say they help them people here. So family, we don't reach to the end of the program. We go can't open the line and can't check on messages there. We don't see a whole lot of them. We go just take 2 minutes.
I will just want to say something in 2 minutes, my brother.
All right.
You realize that Sierra Leone don't take plane them. We for get a line like Zimbabwe, like Kenya. If we get beyond the line, we don't send plane for collect
even
them. But every time when we take plane, we default. Why? Because we get clown them as we leaders them. We get people them when I'm missing representation of democracy. We get people them where not fit for even babysit chicken, not for coop.
All right. Thank you very much. Now just take 2 minutes break and we'll can engage the people and back one more time. So if you just joining for the first time, we want for this opportunity for welcoming a Komon-Tok. And we look at U.S. ambassador, where people in the call for then drive out the country because it made too much now. We governance, and we see Yasane in a pool what they or at least a video be the scatter social media they say if you're not get the 2023 election rights, may then just forget about the 2028. And we also look at the military. the Gambians don't prepare according to them for CAM. Then they wait for small approval for CAM join the ECOMOG. And we watch also the Lebanon crisis with sisters and in the streets. We more than 150, then no get time for sleep. Another issues that we deal with. And well, if you want to join we for more and then discussions here, you're more than welcome. We come just now. If you don't know how to subscribe, we put 48-second video for let we show how to do it. What they can just now.
If you want to subscribe to the TPP Leone YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Komon-Tok and click enter. When the page display, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe, so anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification. If you want to subscribe to the TPP Leone YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Komon-Tok and click enter. When the page display, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe, so anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification.
All right, so fam, we don't kind of the second segment of the program, and we can take on our text messages there, and hopefully open the line. Or we just check, and all right, okay. What's how the start first? I think I'll start on the comment sections. No, kind of the comment section, and we'll put a line. That's not the line this way you one call we go use. All right, I think low puts all right. I think maybe yes, call outside the call from. Okay, let's take with the caller first. The callers that don't come inside before the comment section. Well, yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Hello, Mr. Jamburia. I'm your other brother. Hello to all.
Yeah, yes.
Mr. Komon-Tok, when you look at the APC, they look disillusional. They completely lack focus when it comes to this electoral justice. Some members, elders of the party, including parliamentarians, they don't start to call Samura out. Fair enough. But among the people who they call Samura out, who's one not tell you say, will they support them for electoral justice or guidance towards that? You know, look, the happen. I mean, for call Samura out, not to just that the problem. The two things away APC they look forward now, the electoral justice and blame game. I mean, they can go on simultaneously. They are not mutually exclusive at all. You know, if you say Samura sell out because of the way they conduct himself, it go out for me, maybe argue for them. If you say the parliamentarians and some other elders then at the party, then a sell out, it go out again for less alone people and argue in favor of them because of the way they conduct themselves. So in totality, it's like say APC na sell out. And the solution to this, the party need to come together and address the issue. It is better to talk it out than to fight it out. Now that's the need, and focus on the main ball when electoral justice. Instead of Danny to go, the statement on the pool right now against themselves, to be honest with you, not timely. And for me, not nonsense. I'm not saying. But again, let me take chance for say except one with there to all academicians, the naturally born in school with the 120 years tomorrow.
Yeah, the academician there. And congratulations to in advance. All right. Okay, let's take another voice. Okay, don't miss this one. All right. Okay. All right. So we add this one again. Now we add this one. Yes. Call outside the call from.
This where they call from the United States.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Jibril.
First of all, I extend me sympathy to sister them we caught up on this thing we they not expect where they go on Lebanon and the young people and they say, oh, they go there. I hear so many audios where people then they pay for let them kill and they say because they're not APC people then. And then they cause this and then they cause that, which is very unfortunate. We die they come or we bomb they come, you know they choose. And not to only Northerners or APC people then in Lebanon. Now Sierra Leoneans they will get it. We see what it happen. We AFRC go to Ghana, not Ghanaians. We are all Sierra Leoneans. And I've been there, now LWAC, now we go receive them. The mother bill was in Ghana. He never showed up. That mommy, million list. We could list in the deputy. In mama, it's what he do for Sierra Leoneans. Even when a Sierra Leonean died, we go meet mother bill now one place. You know the one go there. We go meet them at one place we then call next door. He said, you know, get not to for the Sierra Leoneans. He says Sierra Leoneans they're ungrateful.
All right. Thank you very much, Abdul. Now we had another voice. Yeah, thank you very much. We had another voice. All right. All right. Okay. We'll take another voice here. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello?
Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah, well, I call from, hello, sir. I call from England, actually.
All right. You get the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, hello, everybody. Which I want to talk about this, we sister the people within Lebanon, because realistically, we are seeing with borders that they talk say more like because of who country who they treat we safe, now make we the people that they treat we so I agree to them to some extent. But my point is, you know, this now war, the people if they not get that sympathy, that empathy for able like to understand, say we all feel like how they feel that moment they for war. It says a lot about them people in there. You know, so I know they blame the government more, and they blame the Lebanese people. We don't know if we get this empathy. Don't to the other thing I can understand, say we former ambassador that is a Lebanese bar.
Yeah.
Don't the deputy then they have the listing something. I think say the deputy back now Lebanese one Jamal something like that. I might be wrong, but I think say we can call. So why are this news post say that Lebanese? I be kind of skeptical. You know, the good side or the upside or advantage you have is I think I say something within a Lebanese, they can tear them for able to help people more because that they need them people. But this time around they fail with Lebanese ambassador, we're not able to help with people in Lebanon. So me I don't see the point. And I've been even getting a little problem. Waiting make Lebanese they go take as definitely as ambassador now Lebanon. You know, sure not to be honest, this whole time not see the pull up message, like a Facebook message or a TikTok, talk to the Sierra Leone people and say you know nothing. So even though I want to blame the government small, but I look inside waiting them do for with people. So I don't see much. Really.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. All right. Okay. Yeah. Now we had another voice from this other line. All right. Now we had from this other line. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening. Usually Mad and Mr. Jallo. Good evening. God bless you for taking a time for talk about the issues that already affect this country.
Thank you very much, Jibrila, for joining us. You get the platform. Go ahead, please. You get 2 minutes.
1996, Olul Mande, Jonah, Yankabale, Olul Mande, and come, turn Salon to democracy. NPRC, then Tam London, Alan be overthrow Strasser, also because of Nazi and for save SLPP. But it's a point where if you see another tell and say for continue for dinner power. I didn't have freedom. And Jonah there, not to incite people anymore. They explain to me, say, them man enough for their again, and they allow less and they put themselves. Because most of the things the woman are building for me, say, fail we on the NPRC, kill people for nothing. Thief money, Jonah make who come on and do. No weapon, not the weapons, the human weapon. You know, not anything we got designed. But that Russian nuclear weapon, they mix with the alala. So you don't pass much, man. Not the way God, like my yoni, we God make. Not no weapon, not the much man make we pass yoni. We pass God. Jonah make who come on a street, I did it. I like the defender of it. Call from New Jersey. I did it, come on a what I be hand over. And this bomb, big full APCs. And they left somewhere there. And sit down, they never call the people in the streets. And then come on and ask this man for these results. That's what I fire people hire me what to name for they are next. Can you imagine just like America, with my pens, I ain't the same people that say they vote for Donald Trump. Now me they go put me map for Donald Trump. With my pens, for vote for that, not trust Donald Trump. Now me they go vote for that. Kaba don't tell her, they say that this man must step into power again because what's in the left, the damage human that build the cause of Salon. They make TRC for the man for governance, they left the by APC in the Republic.
Anyway, Jibila, thank you very much.
APC in the Republic right now.
Thank you very much. Brilliant contribution as always. Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you too. They had another voice. Yes, call outside they call from. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right, now take this one. All right, okay. Yes, call outside they call from. No, okay, we don't miss this one. Let's see, maybe we'll add this one. Yes, yeah, who side they call from? Yes, yes, call outside they call from. This call alone, the struggle for quite some time. Yes, who side they call from? All right, okay. All right, okay. Now we let's take this one. Yes, call outside they call from.
Komon-Tok family.
All right, you get the platform, my brother. Go ahead.
You know, it really sad why they see me sister. Now we don't see the one, they don't know the other, we don't die. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Heartbreaking. You know, you see one thing, we forget say from day one, you work with them, even in salon, or the way you work for each like say, you know, live. One we got on it, maybe they humble them. I believe said at this time, you understand, the government or the former ambassador for Salon when a Lebanese and again Lebanese committee, you understand, I believe say we don't establish na Salon everything na Salon make Lebanon develop so because we open hand for them past all the African countries. Therefore, don't sit to the head of that them people in the it is safe as sign, you understand? But no, they left them in that gate. Well, right now, you go get this video. Just take in 2-3 weeks. if you will see this type of amount of people again and make this video. Because every day there is a bomb in the country and a bomb in the country. It's so painful. Now we foresee the government and the opposition and the civil society will involve, let us stand for them people and for them save them. But nobody not even will see you stand. You see them talk about that? No. Nobody. Man, it really sad. And they feel, look why the body they rise, why they see me sister them. Now everybody they talk say they find out now they wait itself. But no. And they go find their living. Nobody in wish for them.
Anyway, thank you very much, my brother. God bless you too. Thank you very much. All right, so we had another voice again, and after that, now we go all right, okay. Let we tap the course in first. Let we try to concentrate a little bit on the we'll concentrate a little bit on the messages there. This one they come up from Jerry Brownie. He say, Mr. Komon-Tok, the U.S. ambassador. They say, Mr. Komon-Tok, the U.S. ambassador is pushing an agenda for the practice of sexual identity and orientation in Sierra Leone, even hosting a gay right reception. And currently, the government has tacitly approved the practice. Yeah, thank you very much for Jerry. Thank you very much. That very turning subject to council. Thank you so much that you brought this to us. Anyway, okay, family, the lines there, we don't stop them first because we want to concentrate on the text there. If we're not only can give you like 5-10 minutes, then we go take calls and back. This one come from Charles Brownie. He said the so-called ambassador self na Lebanon they run for in life. This one, George, they say Charles Brown, indeed, but back in the days of Davidson, Nicole, and S.L. Maturi and Reverend Fijon, it was not like that. I think he replied to somebody. My brother George, all right, okay, I think they replied to somebody. This one they say they come home fake poor home. Oh, okay, all right, so left handy. This one they come up from Linda Thomas. My brother, we the people are no longer fools. We wait to see if there will be any with credible people. All right. All right, this one come up from Elijah, where they say, Mashallah, my sister, and much love and appreciation. All right, I think they respond to somebody. All right. And this one they come up from Junior. He said, for an African country with significant and long-term exposure to Western world and having significant repatriation from all over the world, the IQ means your population lacks the human capital. This one they come up from Elijah. I think we don't read this person notes himself. Lord, we just this one, Peter Koroma, where they say the civil societies in Sierra Leone are merely working for self-gratification and not for the country at heart. This one, Cheney, they say, do we have an embassy in Lebanon? What is the Sierra Leone embassy in Lebanon doing? Please inform the standard Sierra Leone to the embassy instead of sitting on the streets. And they say the Lebanese in those days are beards and being within the beards, then be the cell. Now beards and be the cell. Now that's make them be they call them coral. Now we diamonds don't deal with them. Don't they deal with them? This one, Gladys, they say, this one came from Gladys. It say the civil society are the most dishonest individuals in that country. They are greedy and selfish. It's all about what they can gain financially from this government, each to their own. Konotri, they say, hence is incumbent on us all to do what we can to invest and develop our land. The political reform has failed for over 57 years. Let's focus on economic reform and development diaspora fund. Konotri, you know, a fan of this initiative, and I want to be in a good initiative, but do we have the will to do so? Anyway, just a question. And Sierra Leoneans the Sierra Leoneans government absolutely has to take care of their citizens wherever they are in any foreign countries and critical situation. This is so wicked and sad for ignoring such. And this one, Linda, they say, we the people them get for abandon them to evil parties and think of the way the aim forward or the way forward. Otherwise, I'm afraid. Junior, I think we don't take this one. No, we add another person. Bio just need for all the parliamentary salary for this October and charter Turkey airline for all Sierra Leoneans. Any MP wake back if for turn and to within login for these returnees. All right. This one, Binesuma say beer does not give a hot, is illegitimate, and so he will not have the gumption to organize a flight to pick up our citizens stranded there. Instead, he will. All right. I don't know. He will continue to fly. Okay. All right. He continue to fly. All right. So let me just tap in that first so that we go accommodate another set of calls there. We go definitely pay small attention back on the comment section. All right. Yes, call us where they call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you so much. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you.
God bless you too. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes. Who side they call from?
I call from Virginia, United States.
Go ahead, Pa.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, they asked for so say Mother Bio or the SFP not to watch this program so this we had for no say Komon-Tok they on. I'm not saying the wives. I'm not saying the wives.
I won't guarantee you say then they watch here religiously. That are the guarantee you Nandina. Guarantee Nandi. They watch here religiously.
And then they see exactly what's in happen. People in the Sofa and Lebanon. They never will find a way for help the people in under. They get that for help for brother and sister that when they go under. If the country is serious and they're so bad, not for the guy will go there side and they go so far. You are letting help the people and the way they ask them for them, let them help the people. Well, Mr. Komon-Tok, I'll tell you one thing. Mother Bio and the SFP power part, and they feel say the country is still full, like I'll be full. Because when Mother Bio be talk about the meeting them, they say for two results within 2 weeks or 1 month, they will forget about the election. They will move ahead. But yes, still, we still organize, we still talk about election, we still talk about what happened. Therefore, don't get sense for no say, Salon Point, we get too much sense right now. Therefore, no that one day. For no say, we don't speak about this election now. So, but make I tell you one thing. All be the secondary school, when they say no school, no college, we not go ask look guys say how for do more. We all lost common streets. So, but if the NPC they retire for talk say the electoral justice, someone come up can explain to how for fight time. It's very sad. You understand me? It's very, very sad. We all know say that tiff election. And the word is very simple. Let's say electoral justice. We're not saying that tiff election. They almost work out their own way out for fight this year. So we the Komon-Tok family, now we will the fight so. You left your job, you come, you explain to what they happen, and we do real small contribution. Now we'll fight with the fight so.
Yeah.
Why then when the opposition not come for fight, ladies electoral justice work effectively. And when they count their own knowledge, let themselves for fight them. Once they say that the apple pass, someone come out profession. But make I tell you, we're not going to be again for 3 years and a half again for Mother Bio because we'll cause more destruction, more problem there. We don't know what to happen. So we're going for the strategy how for put Mother Bio and our country. We're going for together with it. Then they work for fight time and anyway out for grab. You understand me? Because for keep and they supposed to will cause more problem then. And right now it's so fearful now because say if you left for now, you're not gonna say for Sudan. Sudan a salon, so some of us Sudan because we want to them. Now the thing one day they're afraid. So they defend the way now for sale for Kukam. But let's say what you happen. This election also, let me say they don't take the election and I want it 4 months right now. Now development for the kind of the country for the talk about development, not to election time again. But why did they begin to talk about election now when the election just done simple? The SFA they begin to talk about election now, 2022 and 2028.
Thank you very much, my brother.
God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you. We take from the other line again. Yes. I'll take from the other line. Yes, call outside. The call from.
I call from Virginia.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you very much for your program. I find them very heart-wrenching. We sister them. This is the time for Mokuno begin the debate of rescue them. They're not sabi them way. They're not sabi them whereabouts. If the government is not able to, please, Moku advocate for foreign aid so that themselves will come inside their foreign organization like the Red Cross, like other ones, so that they can evacuate them. Right now, it's a crisis. And that have no more how they try for see if the government able to do again, it's well and good. You see. It's not no more. It's not Dr. Kamara from America.
Okay, Doc, thank you very much. Brilliant contribution. Thank you very much. All right, so Fambulen, look like see we will just take 4 more calls and we'll wrap up the program. 4 more calls and wrap up the program. Yes, call outside the call from 4 more calls and wrap up the program.
Thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok and the co-host them. Wanna thank you so much. I can speak to Win. We make student them and teaching them. And I really do a good job today. The program was so interesting and informative.
Yeah. Thank you too. Thank you too.
Mr. Komon-Tok, we forget for legal radio. The 3 of them we like to hear this program. Do you want to acknowledge that? Thank you.
Which lady? I'll not get you. All right. Anyway, we'll miss this one. Now we take another call. We do take 3 more calls and then we wrap up the program from here. Okay, let's see this one. Maybe we'll add this one. All right, this one seems okay. So we add 3 more calls, then we'll wrap up the program. 3 more calls. After this, we'll take 2 more calls. Yes, call outside the call from.
This is Gombi Musatonya, the call from Philadelphia.
Okay, Gombi, get the platform. Go ahead, please. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, my brother, I just want to salon people then say we are in the last days of both APC and SFPP regime. At the film where at the way we salon they right now, people they still they talk about APC, SFPP. Let we get a revolution where it for be the people's revolution. Now remember now we just wait for the ECOMOG land salon. The day where ECOMOG land salon, we see the people that come on do. That's the end of Madabio. Just like what happened at Chile, and so the poor Madabio. That one they let Madabio ready for kill the entire salon. The day where ECOMOG land salon, the people are coming out. It's enough. 63 years. How them people here want treat? Look at people that already suffer in Lebanon. When a officer then go there out of their free will, then go there for go find a living. And the interesting thing is that the government out there of the agencies and where they traffic them people in Lebanon. Now they get what the very government where they benefit from their agency here, where they traffic them people in Lebanon, not get the wherewithal for God knows it. Salon citizens and the other, let go take them Poland. When most of them was in the other than Lebanon and Salon that have more than 10 million. There were people that they suffered the government of the day sit down and they look and they take no step. As if Sierra Leoneans they not get life. Now, yeah, now America will see where one American citizen they in stress. The government they go all out. Let's say they say now let the government they go pull out a brain can because the citizen. Even when a naturalized citizen, then we young people that were born as saloon, which always matter the way been sick, not only Lebanon go. Why now people then they suffer and not they go pull any? But then there's a number. We all the way for the ECOMOG camp. We are taking our people out because now we not get opposition. APC not to opposition, SLPP, the misrule.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Kombi. Thank you. So brilliant contribution. Now we had another voice. All right, we'll just take one more after this. We'll just take one more call, then we'll wrap up the program. Yes, caller. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right. Okay, this will be the last lucky caller. Anyway, this one will be the last lucky caller because we only run out of time. Okay, this is not failed call again. All right. Okay, I think what we will do. Let's see. All right. Let's just hand over the mic. All right. This will be the last lucky caller anyway. This could be the last lucky caller for tonight, and then we switch the phone off for today. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Now, after the talk, I call from the Komon-Tok community.
Yes, my brother, you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
We also say the election, they differ, and we cannot move forward from that. So we can't blame the ambassador. Now, they say, if also sell it, it's not go buy you. US gets their own waiting they say they look for. If they see waiting they want, so we the Mokamo can take up. Now we don't know what we want except for thief we say. Mohamed Kone not credible for do any reform that contributed by election business. The whole of the commissioners they're not credible for do any electoral reforms yonder. So I don't really see how this MCC gets for go before. So then I provoke the ambassador to provoke we. For the ladies there with the Lebanon and other side where they struggle, I don't know, pass them big God. Because Mother Bugo and fly against it, it go take the camp. We get ambassadors, we get people where they other side and they for able to get up, then we family where they suffer all over the world. So systems not in place. Salona a failed state. What we say now is we need a serious civil society coalition. I blame myself on church now. I call on the church, the Catholic mission. They don't fail the people of Sierra Leone. They don't fail their congregation. How they been do in 1997 where they stand with the people of Sierra Leone and region, the Pokuruma and the carnage that they happen. I don't see that. Instead, they support the present government where they say, if you know to SLPP, you are not Sierra Leonean. I just think it's for some.
Thank you very much. All right. So, Fumble, we apologize. Now, all right, I'll just squeeze this caller. We don't be on the line for quite some time. And this will be the bonus call for tonight. Yes, call outside the call from. This will be the bonus call for tonight. Yes, outside the call from.
I will call from the US.
Yes, you get the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you so much for the good work.
Thank you too. Thank you for joining me as always. Thank you.
Yeah, I also want to tell you two guests plenty thank you. You know, you see, it's sad, but again, that will be for blame, and we government should they blame. We government then good for compare Salon and America per negative thing. If now any between a negative thing, they will say, oh, America says it happen, it don't happen. But now, when we citizens in the suffer so now in Lebanon, America they make sure they go all out of
Yeah, I think we lost you. Go ahead. We lost you. Go ahead.
Exactly. Okay, so they talk say the government we camp a negative thing, I think it's a bit compare saloon and advanced country. You know, now we citizens and they suffer. So their advanced country, anytime we problem like this happen, and they go and get the citizens there out. But they're not going to ever do anything in it. You know what I mean? It's sad, my brother. It's really sad. And unfortunately now, the country will not get opposition. Then they fetch themselves, you know, pass out the name, they fetch this whole government within our power. You know, then they fetch themselves. Waiting them for don't do before. Now then they can't do it. Now they want come for country map for justice and all that stuff that they for past election. We dey tell them people I say if we not try to get this thing right, waiting at the guarantee. Imagine people like Komon and vote for now. First political party where they say we win election or Mola move for 2020. Who says that anybody in the right senses go vote for the kind of political party then again?
Anyway, thank you very much, my brother.
I don't go vote for. Then no say they don't win, then they talk say no wait for 2028.
All right.
I will go vote now Christmas will do.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah, God bless you.
God bless you too. Yeah. So let's just manage for squeeze. This go be the last what they say last. Yes, sir. You say they call from?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I call from the United States of America.
Yes, sir. You get the platform,
now,
sir.
You know, we do all things, but we forget one thing. You know, any sickness where you know find your root of that sickness, they you know go solve them. Even Mr. Java Jambori have been on talk at a time. We not get political problem. We get tribal problem. There is no country divided as Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is the most divided country. So nothing will not go able to put together and put where they call them. Whether it's Sierra Leone and this, that. Nothing. The division where they create, these certain groups, they enjoy them. Our political landscape has been captured by the South. From all the time, all one way they now from politics, they follow what in the Southern they say and dictate to them. Nothing will change if we not try to eliminate this tribalism in other countries. Divide and rule now are the principle, then they enjoy them, then they benefit from them. They're not going to left. Because if not so that, man like Charles Magai, able to come out here, and what they call assembling people for stop this nonsense. If it's decent enough, because he said indecency then at the country. This thing will happen. I go left and so.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so fumble that's not the last what did they say? Last bonus call. Unfortunately, we're not able to take calls again. We don't reach the threshold. But before we count on the text, definitely we'll go spend another 5 minutes there. We just want to hand over the mic to we panelists there. May untangle some of the conversation we will call as don't make probably maybe just five minutes, and maybe I will start with Mr. Jallo. 5 minutes to the callers and the views and concern.
Mr.
And as the text, well, some of them don't read.
You see, the stage of media are not a look at Sierra Leone in segments. They look at Sierra Leone as a whole. And I think I know the root of the problem. If I don't know all stuff, but I know the basic root of the problem. I'm fortunate for the don't begin get sense, the Tewo get independence. I lived through Milty Magai in time. I lived through Albert Magai in time. I lived through Shaka Stephen in time, Momo, say we camp and war, military, this and that, all. Sierra Leoneans get for know what in Sierra Leone mean. You see, we dey segment the problem, so we not solve them. It's just people like we get ulcer, you get that. Rather than you attack the ulcer, now the that you the attack. Now that we they do not Sierra Leone. We're not solve with problems this way. We'll treat with problems. Yes, this last caller he made a statement where almost near to the truth. Me no am you know they subscribe so we get tribal problem, but we get a deep sociological problem na Salone. The Sierra Leonean don't know what Sierra Leone mean. For every Sierra Leone means something different. For every Sierra Leonean, politics is about electing somebody who is sabi, we go thief and lie, let on all get money. We commodity on all suffer. That is what we have been since 1960, and now they take today, and they get worse. This Lebanese issue, then ladies are out in Lebanon. I am saying this, and I want us to investigate this. There are people in the Ministry of Labor involved in trafficking people to the Middle East. I want to prove me wrong. Because there was a time, 2 or 3 years ago, when a program been there on social media, where somebody who they call and said, doctor, can they talk about, then get program for go Middle East, this and that, in our agent. He called the Minister of Labor. And I told him on that program, I came on that program and told him that he was acting like an idiot. If a government, rather than sit down and negotiate with companies the way they come, for make them get the best interest in terms of royalties and the other thing for them people, them busy, they ship people them into voluntary slavery, we get to look at the root of the problem. And the root of the problem is, let we face the fact, Sierra Leoneans don't know what Sierra Leone means. Everybody, Sierra Leone means his own self-interest. That collective will not get them. If there is collective now outside Thief and Lie and Congo Sade, now they make collective. Like how see them this year, people then go pull Goboy in New York, they dance. What kind of people we get them? And they try to send fame or popularity to nobody in Sierra Leone. We get for wake up. We are behaving like idiots, so they get idiotic treatment. If people get the government they deserve. And what we have now, we created it, especially us who are the elders in this country. We created it by our egoistic impunity. So if we want to change them, let we sit down and think. How do we think together? How do we work together? How do we build trust for make that man we say in SLPP trust me because me na APC? We don't get no business to affect research for politics. That's why we normally practice politics in the world. We need for wake up. We need for wake up. Rather than with the shift blame, they complain and cry, now we ask ourselves individually, what can I do to make it better? Me, I don't decide, say, my own partner for cost Sierra Leoneans. Who don't anti-vex, I don't care. Who don't anti-vex. Now we all prepared and I left country, give we. Now try behave with self.
Right. Yeah. So I hand over the mic to you again. You said get 5 minutes for help we understand some of those texts and some of those calls.
Honestly, I cannot agree with Mr. Jallo more. Sierra Leone, we get for wake up. We roofly on fire. We get for left for the deal with things them by segment. We for try for be holistic in the way we handle things. And we get for stop also for the big crying babies. And the wonder where everybody they talk say, oh, Sierra Leone government no go take care of the people in the Lebanon. The one that wouldn't Sierra Leone no care for them, within under the nose. They'll not be seen for them. So you will expect them for make go way long we go region and Lebanon, you bring the cameras and look. It's not going to happen. You know, the people in a clown them. You see, you know, what would they talk about this holisticness of way of doing things? Anything will happen at Sierra Leone, we they forget for look at the cause, now the symptoms we they focus on. Make I tell every Sierra Leonean, I have traveled far and wide. Any country where you go, for let you know, say, then they give priority to the citizen first.
Yeah.
Where you cannot at any airport, Mr. Jalo, tell me if I'm wrong. Then they get priority passage for the citizen of their own country, while they group everybody else, all other nationals, one side. Then that country, they will get the airport now, England, where you come, British passport holder on the side. Then all other.
Now pass, then they pass. They're not
on the other side. Exactly. So what did they tell you? We not going to expect Lebanese them for go treat we at a time where the country they in crisis. The very first people already think about now they young people. Sierra Leone, now we get for put things then together for that we begin. They treat with them with dignity. If we don't treat we young people with dignity, who not going to treat them for we? These are the questions we have to ask. Can't on a Heathrow airport. As you can't also, they say British passport holders this way. Then you go fast. Then you get all other nationals on that side. You go to America, the same thing. Sierra Leone are the only place where you can't on there, then they treat the foreigner them better past you. The foreigners would have priority. I don't know if they don't change now because I don't say what I go there. Because the last time I go there in 2019. I don't know if they don't change now at the new airport. But Sierra Leone, where you go there, foreigners, then they go through una Sierra Leone and they wait. They're not giving priority. That all shows the kind of attitude what we get to we self. That tell you something today about Salomon. Salomon fever dog. Dog go in a veranda. He dey sleep. Cow they pass. You know the back panel. Goat the pass. You know the back panel. Horse the pass. You know the back panel. But if you see a comping dog, he run after and say go left and 5 streets down the road. This is how we behave to each other. We have to change our attitude. We get for review the way we deal with things. Them. Sierra Leone now we self-sabotage with self. Then we blame everybody else. Then we change that. We confident in crisis. This is not a time for MPC. This is not a time for SLPP.
Absolutely.
This is time for Sierra Leone. And
I
as
agree
I
with
tell
you.
a lot of people and when they talk about, we can forget rid of APC, we can forget rid of SLPP. Our problem is not political party. Now, a social problem we have. And this social problem here, you get what we call APC, now a cross-section of the population. SLPP, now a cross-section of the population. If the country polluted or contaminated, who do you expect APC and SLPP forget people that way sober? That we face it. Salon is full of like money. They make way all money can't talk. And they can't talk the truth. Exactly. The truth of the matter is, the truth always corresponds with una reality. So the truth what they talk now, the reality is, Salon people, we not value we self. We don't know what we have. We are totally confused. We are confused.com. If we ready today, we say enough is enough.
Thank you very much.
And we willing for change. Things go change.
All right. This call managed kind side. So we know we left again at least. Now the other line would is we don't know sometimes you one can tell you something way extremely important. Yes. I don't know how you sleep kind side the radar for take you. Okay, now the other line.
You know,
but anyway, you go be
the
last.
The ambassador don't die?
Yeah.
Do you know the consul na Lebanon don't die? His name Hashim. He died on Thursday. His brother died on Sunday. Na twin.
Therefore, and some other important example, we are going to get the topic of one candidate. Because one, we the educated and business, and we the buy back people there. You know, we use what they do free because we don't know what now the minute. Oh, just the talk about everybody now they can normally analyze. I don't think people does not be talking Mr. Jambo and Jalo but you know, people are doing fantastically well. You see Lebanon, if you say really America go put them in and go send out for it, then they also they go fetch for themselves. These people they let themselves. If we don't let themselves, now a problem. We just get for put pressure back another bill for them to people.
Yeah.
And these other things people that they talk about electoral justice are nonsense, honestly, because electoral justice for the same way back and create an electoral justice. How would it affect them different? We people in the same leader. If we have war, we get leader. So let people know when they can't lie for people that
then I always say, about 12 people that some of them will be wet with the party democracy now lie. Everybody says that the fellow say lie. They protect their interest. So America say, anything you America say, now, what are human rights now, Africa? Now, what can America say? Period. Because all them they business there, now people don't just have to start their foot strong. So now, human rights. Democracy is there from every side.
Anyway, we not regret we not regret to make it the last caller. We don't benefit a lot. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Brilliant contribution. Bye for now. All right. So I think we'll switch this other line over here. All right. And I think now the same conversation we get to no more say. I agree to this last caller. It's on us again. Now we responsibility. Everybody's fighting for his head, you know. If we don't put pressure on these guys that we sit on at that place, so we're not the authorities there, then we will stop blaming people, you know. Anyway, let's just take
this man
pleasure. At least where we open the line, they get diverse views, smart brains, different opinions. Unfortunately, that the government's not a tap into some of these. Because we don't see we say we hate the government anyway.
You're a nuisance. Oh, according to them, you are a nuisance.
Komon-Tok. I want them to hate me, but I'll say the truth until awareness comes to the society.
No, the awareness is we are generating awareness. It come.
Komon-Tok, I just want to pass this information. The consul sadly died on Sunday. Now a twin and his brother die on Sunday. So the two brothers then die in a week. So at the time of the crisis, we do not.
Yeah. Yeah.
He passed. He's late.
Right. Yeah. All right. Now we just take maybe 10 of these texts. If both George Walker, they say if both of the old parties had created jobs over the years, then a lot of our people will not leave the land that we love. I agree with you.
Exactly.
Yeah. And this one, they come up on Neil. He said the same way the RAF junta regime being one send we people then Dubai for go work, then being for abandon them like this time in time of crisis. Somebody, this last caller, I like him point. Me, many commentators, they say the people they need for stand for fight for electoral justice. The people who don't observe here for quite some. Me now one of the proponents we say we not get leader, and if without leadership, and this caller just make the point again where I still be the talker and I buy. There should be a leader. We not get any leader. Leader, not of us, not to that artificial leader. When they talk about the person actually where gets the what did they say? The inspiration, because leadership is by inspiring people for make them follow you due cause. But at the moment, we not get her in governance, we not get her in opposition. This is my opinion.
Mr. Komon-Tok.
Everybody not the leader. We are all the leaders.
I am very deliberate about what they say on social media. If you recollect, on this platform, I don't talk say, we get to take time and give the people then the intellectual ingredients, let them get the awareness. There cannot be a leadership where there is ignorance.
Exactly.
Hello, Tokam. No Tokam, yeah? The one that always lead with country in a munko and ignorant mortal man.
Anyway, not just
because they are just a cross section. If the society itself munku, the politician and go munku, and leadership not to one person they lead, now the whole society they lead. The whole society they lead.
The kind education we'll get in Sierra Leone, they've been telling for colonize we.
Exactly.
Colonize we minds.
Indeed.
Because
this one they come up from
the area where you there, come out, let you throw it out in a street. Do flight sipping. Let you see if you never know they call police. Because you never they take a community engagement seriously.
Yes.
Now irresponsibility. We always get this mentality. When are the wrong mentality, we get forget a leader. We are all leaders.
Anyway, this one they come from Sissy Code. what they say, bra, you bobo day, you know who that Nami, others from the above, and more.
Exactly.
Don't spoil Salone. May God bless the people of Salone. And all right, okay, all right. Now we time for go. We really want just take some few. All right. Anyway, people can already answer themselves na the comments.
Country.
This one they come from Ishmael Kamara. He said this Brian Hunt guy is a flip flopper. He's definitely not missing a meal in Salone. The guy is there to finish beans and bread. Kelvin, thank you very much for joining us. And Mohammed to say thank you very much. Abdul Jallo, Beatrice, Mr. Komon-Tok, I'm watching live from Alton, Virginia. Yeah, thank you very much, Beatrice, for joining us. So, Fambulem, we get a pleasure for host these two guys as always. And hopefully on Thursday, then we'll join me back. And we get former presidential spokesperson the platform on Sunday, BWT. We get for Kaya to understand again more governance issue. We are making strides. We are making success. We are changing the minds. We are changing the narratives. We people and they put it on the other side. And yeah, don't become one place we can we see credible. So that I make they go extra mile, work out the people and the voice that will really matter. So on Sunday, please join us. We go get the former presidential spokesperson here on the platform. We also they on for finalize the dates. The mayor get for John Winaya. We're not done with a small number, but definitely it have consent for CAM. So we get for expect at any time. Probably tomorrow we go announce, or next tomorrow we go not the exact day, but definitely she's coming to speak to Una all. All right, me now, Mr. Komon-Tok. I'll be there with Mr. Boy Jallo Jambara from Norway, and I'll also be there with Mr. Imranti Toure from UK. Gentlemen, I get 1 minute for say on our last submission or whatever message I get for the people. Go ahead. I'll start with Mr. T downstairs.
If I hear people and they talk, but forget a strong leader. One person not the ruling country. One person not the poorly country. If you get a leader, if you not get the support, he cannot rule. Yeah. One person not the poorly country, if you not get accomplices. If mother be able poorly country, he get accomplices. Samura will not be able to exercise the role where we give him because he not get support. A leader can only rule if there are people following him. He has not got a single person following, cooperating, and
well, there comes the problem. A leader, by definition, as somebody who will inspire. If you're not able to inspire people,
you cannot inspire people that don't want to be inspired. Let me be fair about this thing. The situation where we get in Sierra Leone, they look for dictator. One person where they can't bully everybody. No, it doesn't work like that.
Anyway, thank you. Laude, yeah, Laude just.
I think we have to have a.
Will they come back another day anyway? Will they come back another day? Yes, Mr. Jallo, you said get 1 minute for say goodbye and suggestion. Comment.
If you want to change Sierra Leone, begin to decolonize your mind. A leader cannot inspire if the minds are not ready to be inspired. I'm talking professionally as a trained teacher. A teacher only succeeds when he understands that the people are open to change. You go get all the methods for teach, but if the people are not ready for change, you know they change.
How to change the mentality. That's your role. That's your job.
Komon-Tok. I taught in Sierra Leone 13 years, and I taught in.
You cannot force someone to learn.
I know they just talk.
As a good teacher, you always fair method.
Please.
Anyway, yeah, go ahead. We're already late. We'll find the time for can discuss.
Yeah, we should do a topic on this.
Our purpose here
exactly.
is to change Sierra Leone. time does not matter. Time is an illusion. If you want me cooperation, give me time. Like explain to the people, let them understand.
No, well, we left this. Now leave this topic. Now leave this topic for another day because time don't beat we already now.
Not happen.
Yeah, we don't mind. We'll go carve a fresh topic on leadership, and then we can put we discuss and see. Because at the end of the day, we are not arguing. We try to get a constructive argument where people can go understand exactly, and it's good for that we can define who is a leader. We define who is a leader and how we leaders and fit into that. If actually we get any of them, so I think perhaps behind the scene we will discuss finding time with the producer or produce a program where we will focus on that.
I'm also a trained trade unionist where do leadership training.
We get rid of all the cliches.
We already get anyway, when thank you very much for coming.
How you they do so? Are they try for give point you they stop me?
No, well, no, we don't already cease. We don't exhaust. You know, say now 2 hours. Now 10 minutes here. We don't do 2 hours, 11 minutes. We program say now 2 hours. We all know that. So if we don't go above, and we also get a time for talk another day, I think if you're enough for at least we go rest and come back another day. The platform day for we all. So family, we stop here. We go come back tomorrow with another fresh program. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok.
Judge not your brother that you may not be judged. We left for the blame, forget about the name. We all forgot together for being sweet at home. Style master today ask for money when the government don't say no for pay school fee. Tell me why you they sell them books when the government don't make them picking go line. Tell me now if they picking online, now if you say sweet at home for my bike with one. Teacher tell me why the school not on market, you just the land that pick for make them be corrupt. Why really you they left sit down, you watch your country son of one. Some saying that, some saying that the way we them in we are.